Now 7 p.m. We are calling the North Miami City Council meeting into order to doing the business of the people. To begin the meeting for this evening, we're going to call on Chief Elias for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. If everyone can face the flag, place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. For the invocation this evening, we have Pastor Griffin in the house. Pastor, good evening.
Yes, Mayor. Let us pray. Source of all, we give thanks for this day and for all the good that we have experienced and received. On this day, we are especially grateful for the work of our Supreme Court of the United States as the scales of justice continue to lean toward full inclusion of all people. From the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. to this dedicated team of elected officials who have been entrusted to represent, lead, and guide our community, we are thankful for all that they do and give on behalf of this city. May they continue to do so using their collective wisdom to make this city a better place for all. And may we as a community continue to offer helpful support to our leaders so that in partnership we will work to make our community safer, enjoyable, and a more sustainable place for all who call this place home. May our community continue to be prosperous and a place of hope, and as good as our collective lives are, may they still get even better. For it is in your many names that we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor Griffin, for your wonderful invocation. Mr. City Clerk, roll call.
Vice Mayor Steril.
Here.
Councilman Galvin. Mayor Pierre.
Here.
Councilman Marcellus.
Yeah.
Councilman Blen.
Here.
Mayor, we have a quorum.
Okay, thank you so much. Let the record reflect that we do have a quorum to conduct the business of the people. Mr. City Manager, any addition, deletion, amendment, deferrals to the city agenda this evening?
Yes, Mayor. Good evening, Mayor and Council. I want to say happy Passover to everyone. Under special presentations, we like to remove utility service partners, take that off the agenda, and we also would like to take off the Progress 2013 update.
Okay, thank you. We have 3 proclamations to be presented tonight, and let's move forward and present those 3 proclamations for this evening. The first one is purchasing.
We're going to ask our purchasing director, Ms. Ruby Crenshaw Johnson, to come up to receive this proclamation.
Thank you. Okay, Mrs. Ruby Crenshaw, this is the City of North Miami pleased to issue this proclamation in honor of Purchasing Month. And I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Crenshaw and her team to tell us a little bit about, what is purchasing is doing during the month of March. Ms. Crenshaw.
Good evening, everyone. Purchasing Month is a month that's recognized nationally throughout the entire nation, honoring the purchasing profession. And we're proud to say that members of the City of North Miami, this is my staff here, Patrick Ducio, Linda Julian, and Daniela Jean, that we continue and pride ourselves on having a fair and transparent procurement process. And during the entire month, we just like to just say thank you. I like to tell my staff thank you for all the hard work that they've done, and that we continue to try to provide good services to the city.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Crenshaw. I'm going to ask the City Council and the City Clerk to please come forward so take a picture with the Purchasing Department.
I want to stand next to Ruby too.
Wow.
Okay.
Camera's not working. Who's accepting nutrition money?
We're going to ask our governmental affairs officer to come up to accept that proclamation on the Nutrition Month.
Also, the City of North Miami is pleased to issue this proclamation in honor of National Nutrition Month. March not only is the purchasing month, but it's also National Nutrition Month. And the theme for 2013 is Eat Right, Your Way, Every Day. And create a goal and incorporate that into your daily behaviors. And Get on Track Fitness and Nutrition Program, focusing your attention on the importance of making informed food choices and developing sound eating and physical activity habits. And in consideration for all the city has done on behalf of National Nutrition Month, the City of North Miami is pleased to issue this proclamation proclaiming March 2013 to be National Nutrition Month, and urge all residents to recognize and celebrate this month in our community. And we are presenting this to the Governmental Affairs Manager, Ms. Natasha Colebrook-Williams. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Wait, there's another member of the council here.
I wasn't going to take a much reading. Don't worry. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. And 1 more for the 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay. The next one, Youth Month, is that Parks?
Yes, the National Youth Art Month, we're going to ask.
Oh, it's Mocha.
Mocha.
Oh, Mocha, okay.
Yeah, and we have a representative from Mocha here
Okay.
that's going to come up and accept this proclamation.
Okay. In 1961, the National Youth Month was established and acknowledged the value of art in art education and critical thinking, multicultural awareness, and technical communication and expressive skills. And Youth Art Month is an annual observance each March to emphasize the value of art and education for all children and encourage public support for quality school art programs. And of course, MOCA does that very well. And MOCA has increased community, business, and governmental support. The museum has demonstrated a commitment to youth education, serving over 20,000 young people annually. And MOCA's education and outreach programs improves the lives of youth in our community. MOCA's programs serve all ability level and build important communication and critical thinking skills as they inspired a love of learning and art. Now, therefore, in consideration of the foregoing, I, Andre Pierre, Mayor of the City of North Miami, on behalf of the City Council and residents, do hereby proclaim March 2013 to be Youth Art Month in the City of North Miami, and urge all residents to recognize and celebrate this in our community. And thank you so much for being here, accepting this proclamation for the museum. Thank you so much. Okay. You want to say a couple things about the museum? Okay, just I say something briefly about the museum. The museum was recognized about 6 months ago as one of the best museums in the country. I was invited along with Bonnie Clearwater, who is the curator and the executive director, along with MOCA board to the White House for a huge celebration for what MOCA has done in this community. So thank you so much for all you have done for this community, and we truly appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I was advised that there's someone here on behalf of National Nutrition to receive the proclamation. Please come forward. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you. You look like you're in shape and healthy. So, all right, no problem. I should have seen that.
Yeah, I own Get On Track. I'm David DePasquale, helping
Oh,
the city. So.
oh, very nice. Okay, that's okay. Tell us a little bit about Get On Track.
Well, I'm a wellness company that basically goes in and educates people on how to eat and exercise properly, not just like going to a gym and doing it kind of randomly. I spend a lot of time educating clients on how to eat and exercise safely and effectively. So I've come in and putting together a wellness program for North Miami Beach now. And we're just going to get everyone healthy and get everyone off their blood pressure medicine, get them, get diabetes, whatever we can do to get everyone healthy. So that's what we're here for, and we're focusing in on a lot of education and a lot of safe and effective exercise, and that's what we're here for.
Good.
So
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you
So much.
Appreciate that. You want to tell them where your address and where your business is?
Well, I'm kind of doing this mobily to North Miami Beach, so I'm bringing myself here to design the programs. North Miami, I'm sorry. Don't kill me. I'm from up north, so anyway, I kind of travel, but I do have a fitness facility in Coral Springs, and I also have an office in Miami Lakes.
Okay, good.
So that's where we're at here. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Let's come up here and take
Oh,
a picture
okay.
with the group.
All right, I feel honored. Thank you.
Congratulations.
They would have beat you up.
I'm telling you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, I think, we have the great Marlene Bastien, who is the Executive Director for FOMLA, along with Ms. Woodson, who is the Chairman of the Board. Please come forward. I'm going to call also Mr. Fizeme, who is the Chair for the museum, along the Treasurer for the museum. Okay. And Ms. Barbo, you also want to come forward for this proclamation? Come on, let's give them a round of applause. It's nice as we celebrate, Women's Month, that we see three wonderful women and a bodyguard, here with us. This proclamation, basically, this is something that is going on through the United States at this moment. It has not been made official yet. I think the city of North Miami is probably the first one to be proclaiming April 7, 2013 to be Toussaint Louverture Memorial Day. This is a national effort. I think it has gotten all the way up to President Obama. We're trying to get the president to proclaim this day. It has not gotten there, and I think the city of North Miami is the first one to do the proclamation. I know the city of Southern River, Boston, New York, Chicago is trying to get on the bandwagon, but this is the first city to ever do this proclamation, which is a national effort to get this done. So I'm going to turn it over to the group. There's a lot for me to read about Toussaint Louverture, but I'm going to turn it over to the group because that's what they do in their daily lives, and they could tell us about Toussaint Louverture. But the city of North Miami is extremely honored to issue this proclamation today, proclaiming April 7, 2013 to be Toussaint Louverture Memorial Day, and urge all residents to recognize and celebrate the deeds and legacy of Toussaint Louverture in our community. So, Ms. Bastien, the microphone is yours. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, the council, Madam Lawyer, I hope I'm saying the right things here, esteemed guest. It is an honor for us from FAM, the Haitian Women of Miami, with members of our board, to be here and receive the Toussaint Louverture proclamation, well, the proclamation proclaiming a Toussaint Louverture Memorial Day. I believe that this is an honor that is way overdue. For those of you who might not know about Toussaint Louverture, although I think most of you have heard about this great man. Toussaint Louverture was the one who really contributed to Haiti becoming the first black republic in the Western Hemisphere. As you know, when black slaves were taken from Africa, they were brought to the island of Haiti. They organized without anything. They fought with their bare hands. When they were brought from Africa, they didn't have anything at all. And yet, with the help of leaders like Toussaint Louverture, they were able to organize to defeat the most powerful army in the world at the time, the Napoleon Army. Toussaint Louverture is not only a leader for Haitians. Toussaint Louverture is a world leader, because remember that when Haiti was fighting to break the chain of slavery, when Africans in Haiti were fighting to break the chains of slavery, this country where we are in now had slaves. And then after Haiti became free, Haiti made sure that other nations in the hemisphere, many of them, Venezuela, all of them, and the US, heard about this fight, heard about this freedom. And then Haiti made sure that it sent messages here to the US, to the blacks here in the US who were in chains. And guess what? After Haiti became free, Haiti made sure that it welcomed freed blacks. Haiti welcomed 1,000 freed blacks in Haiti, gave them homes, gave them lands, gave them money to start their own businesses. The Jews were not the only ones Haiti helped and welcomed to Haiti. Haiti also welcomed the blacks. And that's why, and I'm going to end, because I can't take too long, that's why Haitians, the freed Haitians, were prevented from coming to the U.S. after many years. It took over 30 years for Haitians to finally be welcomed in the U.S. because the freed Haitian slaves were believed to be a bad example to the slave owners of this land. So that's why I say that Toussaint Louverture is not only a leader for Haiti. Toussaint Louverture is a world leader. And when we talk about freedom today in the world, around the world, we must understand and we must believe that Haiti, through the leadership of Toussaint Louverture and others, is the mother of freedom. Haiti is the mother of democracy. So I think this is an honor that is way overdue. And Mr. Mayor and council members, I thank you for this, for allowing us to accept this honor on behalf of this great man. We are really humbled by it. And we also want to congratulate you because on March 7th, I don't know if some of you, I know the council members, maybe many of you were present, but some of you were not at our gala this year. Our mayor was awarded the Toussaint Louverture Leadership Award for his leadership role in making the city of North Miami what it is today. So let us publicly, in this grand stage, congratulate you for your work here and for the council work. Thank you.
Yes, over the weekend I was in Washington, in New York. I was at the UN. They were celebrating the partition for the slavery in the world, where the Secretary of the United States, the UN, he spoke about it. It had two ambassadors, one from Grenada was talking about Haiti, and that was something that coincides with what you're doing because they want to show that the blacks get recognition.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know if Madam Chair would like to end by saying a couple of words.
I'll make it very, very quick. I would like to say thank you so much for this proclamation to the mayor. One thing that I have to say that Toussaint Louverture, after Marlene said it all, Toussaint Louverture has left his nephew for the city of North Miami because Mayor Pierre has proven himself to be a competent leader. Thank you so much for the work that you do and for the proclamation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We would like to thank
Mayor André Pierre and the City Council for acknowledging Toussaint Louverture. He is a hero for all blacks, but also for civil rights, because the treatment that the slaves had to endure was so inhuman, and it affected the civil rights all over the world when the end of slavery was proclaimed in Haiti. We are very honored and very humbled to have Mayor Pierre as the first Haitian mayor to acknowledge that. We're at the Haitian Historical Museum and Archive. Will be honored to invite you to see and speak with our historians, with Professor Claude Exulien and Professor Claude Charles, about the deeds of Toussaint Louverture. They will do a far much better job than us. And I would like to thank you again.
Thank you.
If you could move down a bit, everybody's kind of scrunched in this area, and if you two ladies get in the middle next to Marlon. Okay. Michael, you don't have to get out, just a little closer. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. One more to good measure.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations again. Thank you. City events announcement.
Mayor, we only have 3 announcements. Cynthia will be coming forth with those 3 short announcements.
Okay.
Okay, hello everyone, good evening. City of North Miami. I'll be very, very brief. Just to let you know that this coming Thursday evening, March 28th at 6 p.m. at the Mocha Paradise Courtyard, 770 Northeast 125th Street. In honor of National Women's History Month, we invite you to join Vice Mayor Marie Erlon Sterle and Mayor Andre D. Pierre, Esquire, to celebrate women that have made an impact in their field throughout our community. If you have any questions, you want more information, please contact the Office of the Mayor and Council at 305-895-9815. Just to let you know also, this coming Friday, all administrative offices are closed due to mandatory employee furlough. So we'll see you on Monday if you have anything between Thursday afternoon and anytime after Thursday evening. Spring Egg Hunt, Saturday, March 30th. Enchanted Forest, Lane Garden Park at 1725 Northeast 135th Street. Bring your families to enjoy springtime in the park. Children ages 12 and under will enjoy activities such as inflatable games, face painting, and good old-fashioned egg hunts with prizes. The gates open at 10 a.m., so bring the family out and let's do some egg hunting. And lastly, Family Fun Night Series. Enjoying a lovely night out with the family. Saturday, April 6th. That would be next Saturday, normally from 5 to 8 p.m. We are going to have a movie, although I haven't confirmed which one it is just yet. But bring the family out. That's going to be at Griffin Park, located at 12220 Griffin Boulevard. I hope that was pretty brief. Have a good evening and happy holidays to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Anyone wishes to work at a no? Hearing none, item passed. Mrs. City Clerk, tab, is it J?
J. An ordinance of the Mayor and City Council of the City of North Miami, Florida, amending Chapter 2 of the City of North Miami Code of Ordinances following the charter review process to update, organize, and clarify chapters of the City Code, including substantive, legal, stylistic, and organizational changes, updating statutory references, providing for the consistent use of terms and references, inclusion of gender diversity, corrections of Scrivener's errors, and limiting the use of redundant language, providing for conflicts, severability, codification, and an effective date.
This is a second reading of tab J. Public hearing is open on tab J. Public hearing is now closed on tab J. Council has been moved and seconded. Mr. City Clerk, roll call.
Councilman Galvin?
Yes.
Mayor Pierre?
Yes.
Councilman Marcellus?
Yes.
Councilman Bland?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Steril?
Yes.
Measure passes 5-0.
Okay, tab K.
An ordinance of the Mayor and City Council of the City of North Miami, Florida, amending Chapter 11, Article 10 of the City of North Miami Code of Ordinances entitled Towing of Motor Vehicles, specifically at Section 11-211 entitled Definitions, at Section 11-229 entitled Requirements for Non-Consensual Immobilization of Vehicles, and Exhibit 2 entitled Categories and Maximum Rate for non-consensual towing services to establish a maximum non-consensual immobilization rate and acceptable methods of payment, to require immobilization operators to obtain an immobilization permit and local business tax receipt, and to further impose additional notice requirements, providing for repeal, conflicts, severability, codification, and an effective date.
This is the second reading on tab K. Public hearing is open on tab K. Public hearing is now closed on tab K.
Move it.
And has
Second.
has been second. Mr. City Clerk?
Mayor Pierre?
Yes.
Councilman Marcellus?
Yes.
Councilman Bland?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Steril?
Yes.
Councilman Galvin?
Yes.
Measure passes 5-0.
Tab L.
Mr. Mayor, as the sponsor of Tab L, I'd like to remove it from tonight's agenda and continue it indefinitely.
Okay, tab L has been removed to be continued. Tab M.
Can we vote on that?
Okay,
Because
he
I'm
made a
against-
motion. I
against.
second the motion. Anyone wishes to record a no?
No.
Okay, item passed. Tab M.
A resolution of the Mayor and City Council of the City of North Miami, Florida, providing for approval of a modification to the bifurcated ground lease between the City of North Miami, Florida, the Oats 1 at Biscayne Landing Condominium Association, Inc., and Royal Oats Lane, Biscayne Landing, North Miami LLC, authorizing the city manager and the city attorney to negotiate and execute the modification, providing for an effective date and all other purposes.
Anyone wishes to be heard on tab M?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
I was told by staff that tonight's meeting would unlikely to be happening and that we were going to, because of Passover, be continuing all items until our first meeting in April. I told several residents of the Oaks not to be here tonight because it would be a waste of their time. I'd like to move to continue this to the first meeting in April 2013.
I second that.
Okay, I mean, there's no emergency on part of Oaks, right? Can you guys wait a couple more weeks? Yeah, we understand that, but I think the main issue is, which is correct. I mean, today is Passover, and I think I asked this before, look at every single meeting that is scheduled to make sure there's no holiday so we could get them continued beforehand. So we found out the last minute, and this is, Councilman Bland's fault because he should have known that and let us know at the last meeting. We could have canceled it rather than doing it today.
I let you know 3 months ago no one did anything about it.
Okay, so 3 months ago we knew that today was be sitting in Passover, so we have to continue the item, and we'll be back here in a couple weeks and we'll handle it. And I think the proposal that's been given to us so far, I think it's I don't see any objections from that item, and I'm not sure if there are any members of the Oaks that would object to it, because finally the amenities that we have been waiting for, it's going to happen. I know we've been talking about it for 4 years, even with the previous receiver, with Mr. Swedlow, and I think iStock come in and they say it's going to get done. So Vice Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I didn't hear the speaker exactly what he said. Is it a member of Oaks or is it a representative of the iStar?
I think it's a member of Oaks. iStar is sitting right up front. Would you like to come in for a minute, if you don't mind? I think we need to continue.
Yeah, a motion to continue takes precedence, and either we're continuing or we're hearing it right now. But
Okay.
I want
That
this
was
to
a
pass.
question.
I saw several people from the Oaks that wanted to be here tonight. I said, don't bother coming. We're postponing everything because it's Passover, because that's what staff led me to believe. I would hate for this to fail tonight because the members of the Oaks weren't here to express their opinion.
No, I mean, you could give us a couple weeks. We come back here. To me, this is a no-brainer. The money to do the amenities is all there. It's $100. I mean, so I'm not sure if there's any objections. Either way, as I said, I know the amenities not going to get done while I'm in office, but at least, I could say to them, hey, we give you $1.7 million to actually get it done, and hopefully we get the rest to get the amenities done, because they've been asking for it. I mean, my biggest problem with the Oaks, it's what was promised to the people. Okay, I see the materials. I mean, those condos look like the condos that you find in Sunny Isles. Then what is being built there? I mean, as an elected official, I cannot even say it, but it's really sad what you guys, not you, but what the developer gave to the people, and I can't believe that the city allowed that to happen. So I know you guys came in at the 11th hour at the back end and trying to make things better, but it's like we got beat up before. So we'll be back here on the next meeting to get that resolved. Okay, the motion was made. I'll second the motion. And anyone wishes to record a no? Hearing none, item pass. Okay, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Okay, citizen forum. Okay, hearing none.
Pass over.
Good evening, Nanny Montgomery, 2082 Laurel Lane, Keystone Point, North Miami. I don't believe I'm none, but I am here. I wanted to speak on campaign signs. I spoke with our city clerk this week. There are campaign signs all over our school property that is public property. I do not believe they're allowed or belong there. I'm finding on property that I have listed that I went by, and there must have been 6 campaign signs tied to the fence. They never did get permission. I object to that. I also object to campaign signs being placed on vacant properties without permission, and I also object to vacant signs being put on swales. So I believe this council needs to do something about it. I believe the people running for office is very well aware that these are the rules, because if residents know the rules, I believe the campaign people running for office should know the rules. Thank you very much.
May it please the Mayor Council, Douglas Hindmarsh, Bayshore Drive, Keystone. This is election time. These are not my notes. I'm doing this ad hoc. I can't get a straight answer on whether or not there'll be a debate and when. I know who I Love Lucy is, and let me think. Carol Keys. And I know most of the people. I don't know how they stand on the issues. And the issues, not the personalities, are what's important. And whether it's District 2 or for the mayor, I think there needs to be, before there's probably 8 people running for mayor. I'd like to know what they think. Maybe I want to give them some money. Maybe I want to sign a petition so they don't have to pay a filing fee. But how do I know where somebody stands on the issue? Being a nice guy is not, Mr. Mayor, what it takes to be the mayor. You know better than me, but I need to know what somebody thinks about Biscayne Landing, sanitation, water bills, street sewers, the like. So if the titular heads and the godfather and godmother of North Miami would please do, in their infinite wisdom, what they can do with the city manager to set up some debates, whether they're private, sponsored, ad hoc, so that we could hear what the candidates say about the issues, I would be most appreciative. And next time I want to address this board with regard to the Civil Service Commission, aka the Personnel Board. I don't have my notes with me, so if Mr. City Manager would put me on the agenda next time, I will be here.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay, citizen forum is now closed. Miss City Attorney, the Chamber of Commerce already scheduled one debate, and I think there's a couple churches that are scheduling debate. In terms of a city-sponsored debate, can the city organize and sponsor the debate as a governmental entity?
I will look into that and let you know.
Okay, because from what I have heard in the past, I'm not sure if we can actually do such a thing. And I think that goes to the question, to his issue. But at the same time, there are so many, I heard so many debates are being planned out, being scheduled. The candidates would know because they usually contact the candidates directly. But us, we don't really get the information, so which is kind of tough to do. So
San City is going to have a debate on April 2nd.
Okay. So council reports. Just say briefly, we received Vice Mayor. We received a letter from Michelle Obama. She said, "Thank you for inviting me to Celebration of Women, hosted by the City of North Miami Council." She didn't say Vice Mayor. She said North Miami Council.
For real?
Yeah. She said, she said, "I value each and every invitation, but due to time constraint, I must decline at this moment. We received your invitation, and unfortunately, I am not going to be able to attend."
That's in Creole? That's what she meant?
That's in English. She sent her best wishes and appreciation for you for the interest, and she said, "Please keep me in mind for future events." And from what I was advised by the White House, this is something that you need to do probably a year in advance. I know the letter went out, a little bit late, so.
We were not sure that if she was going to get re-elected. So
well,
that's
why. But she said it to me. She said, "Dear Mayor Pierre."
What?
But she said,
I sent it to her, and she.
And she said it to me.
You?
And she said,
"I need to write out the first lady and let her know what's going on."
Call her.
I'll call her later on.
Okay. All right. No problem. Councilman Blend, any reports from you?
Yeah, just have two interesting things to talk about. City made a mistake in having a meeting tonight. Apparently, they thought Passover was only Monday night, which it is, by the way. But it is the second night, and it's tonight. And I talked to Steve Johnson about it, and he said he'd have a meeting at 7:30 and we'll be out by 8, which I think we will be, considering how well we've done. And secondly, I can tell you, I have not put any signs without permission of the homeowner anywhere in this city.
Okay. Thank you. Councilman Acedes?
No reports.
Councilman Gavin?
Thank you. I'd like to ask the city attorney to draft for our consideration at the next meeting, resolution or ordinance, whichever is most appropriate, that whenever a council meeting falls on the date of religious holiday, and you can include language including Christmas, Easter, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Passover, that meeting would be automatically continued to the next meeting, because this is the second time in about 5 years. I think a couple of years ago it fell on Rosh Hashanah, and there was the confusion, and I think if we would, clarify it, codify it, then the next time it happens, we won't all be wondering whether or not we're meeting. So.
Right. Okay. Vice Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to publicly say thanks to this board for attending the District 4 State of the City address, district address. We really miss you, Scott.
You know what?
It was on your notes to say too, as
I'm really jealous because the state of the city address has had less people than the state of District 4 address. So how could you get more people at the state of the District 4 address and I get less people at the state of the city address?
That
doesn't make sense.
The District 4 is the city of North Miami.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, really, I
should get more awards than you.
With the work that staff put into this event, it was very rewarding. It was very nice. Tonight, Mr. Mayor, is my wedding anniversary. I have been with the same man for 24 years, so I am pleased to tell my husband that let's work for another 24 years.
Where's he at?
At home waiting for me, so
okay.
make it happen.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Next year, hold on to the gifts for next year because we will be celebrating our 25th. Another announcement is I'm inviting everyone in the audience and those of you who are home. We are closing the Women History Month celebration in Mocha Museum, which will be on Thursday at 6 p.m. We are inviting you to come and celebrate with the brave women in this community. Food will be served, and we're gonna honor a lot of hard-working women, with a couple of elected officials as well. So you are invited. And that taught Mr. Mayor, Family Corners in City of North Miami has been doing a mobile clinic for the past 7 years. And tonight I want to make a motion officially for the city to continue to work. No money involved, but we usually give in-kind services where we have specifically from FedEx. But I did it through the city, so I'm making a motion for City of North Miami to continue work with Family Corners for this mobile clinic.
I'll definitely second that motion. Anyone wishes to work or to know? Hearing none, you got it.
Thank you.
What else? That's it?
I think I can't wait to go home.
Okay. I mean, just 3 things quickly. One is Women History Month celebration that is scheduled for Thursday. So far, I think there's about close to 100 people that's already RSVP. And if you got that many people already RSVP that early on, so the place is probably going to be packed. There's going to be, this is probably one of the best events that, I have been to, not only in the city, but, in the state of Florida. So those of you who may have planned or may not have planned, you definitely want to be there on Thursday. Whose home is going to be there. In addition to that, you're going to have who's not, that's also going to be there. So we'll be waiting for you at the courtyard. It starts at 6 p.m. I think the program starts about 7 p.m. So
No, we will start at 6 p.m.
Okay, we will start at 6 p.m. Miami-Dade County Did Days. I think I'm going, Councilman Blaine is going, Councilman Marcellus also going, Vice Mayor is going. I'm not sure if Councilman...
I got to work.
He has to work. So the rest of us don't have to work, and that is Wednesday, April 3rd through Thursday, April 4th. And this is basically, a fun day or a fun couple of days. You get a chance to meet, with the House. You get a chance to meet with the Senate. So far, the city has already have a meeting confirmed with the Senate President. I think we're trying to schedule a meeting with the Speaker of the House. There are a couple senators that also want to meet with us, and a couple House members that want to meet with us. I think many Diaz. I called him today, and he said he wasn't aware of our issue. So we'll get that going. We get a chance to meet with them up in Tallahassee next week.
And Ron Book.
And of course, Ron Book, the best in the business, the best lobbyist that we have in the country. And he works for the city of North Miami, and he's also a pioneer. The Haitian Lawyers Association, which has done, I think, 3 TPS drives in the city, 4 naturalization drives in the city of North Miami, along with many different activities in the city of North Miami. And they are having the gala on April 13, 2013 at the JW Marriott. And basically, they're looking for a sponsorship of $7,500. So I make a motion to sponsor that event, because every single activities that they have done in the city of North Miami has been with no charge. We had, I think there was one event, we had about 30 lawyers that were here preparing application and helping the poor people in the great city of North Miami. So,
I second the motion.
Okay, motion has been made, seconded. Anyone wishes to record a no?
No.
No.
Okay, motion passed. Yes, sir.
When you say support the mayor,
It's a sponsorship for $7,500.
Okay.
Okay, it's a sponsorship.
I would prefer to do it for 2,500.
And for the record, if it had been on the agenda, I would have been voting in favor. I just can't support non-agendized expenses.
And for the record,
Yeah.
if we did it for 2,500, like all the previous ones, I would have accepted it.
That's no problem. So that is it. And also with the Police Athletic League, they have the annual FAC Festival. And I'm not sure exactly how we do it. Every single year, I see that we give them $5,000 for the FAC Festival. Is that something that come with the city council, or is that something that gone through the manager?
I think it's
That's
police.
something, but I will put it on the next agenda.
Okay.
Yeah.
For that, okay. And we probably want to give them a little bit more than that, because the problem with the FAC Festival and what I have seen, I mean, this is for the kids that are in the community, and a lot of them, you know, they would come out and they want to be part of it, and I think, you know, we should definitely make sure that we put our money where our mouth is. So
It's like Christmas to them.
Yeah, it's like Christmas to them. So now we're going to turn it over to the city clerk. Any reports from you, sir?
Just minor reports. Next week is qualifying for all the candidates. Pursuant to the law, you can qualify between April 1st to April 9th, which includes Saturdays and Sundays. And so all you have to do is call and set an appointment at my office. And I'll be available Saturday and Sunday if you choose those days. But you have the right by law to qualify between April 1st to April 9th, which includes Saturday and Sunday. Please call the office, set an appointment for your qualifying. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. What happens if you live in office? Do you need to make an appointment with you to dequalify yourself? Mr. City Manager?
Just very briefly, I promised Councilman Blender we'll be out by 8. We had a very successful job training fair last week at the Joe Celestine Center. We had approximately 200 individuals that expressed interest to be trained all the way through. They were given to Biscayne Landing. They would be updated the South Florida workforce, and we would be pursuing training on that regard. Also, there would be several staff people. I know you said it'd be fun at the days, but there are several grants and a state revolving loan that we are lobbying for. So we will be meeting with some of the environmental agencies, some of the other entities at the dates to ensure that our process gets through, along with Ron Book.
Okay, Mr.
I've got a question. You said staff members will be attending days? That's a little bit unusual. How many staff members?
It'd be 3. It would be Natasha Colebrook, who's our grants person, Aleem Ghani. We have about several items with several of the state departments, state revolving fund loans. We'll be lobbying. Also, there's the issue with our claims bill. So we'll be meeting some of those individuals to make sure with our claims bill.
And yourself.
And myself.
So it's you, Natasha, and Aleem?
Yes.
Natasha is no longer in the mayor council office?
No, she's our governmental affairs grants writer.
And
when did that change happen?
It's on the agenda. You see all the grants that she's.
I'm sorry, I had gotten here a couple minutes late.
We had made that announcement, Councilman, several council meetings ago. We said that we wanted to indicate that she is a governmental affairs, and also she's writing grants.
And she's
so
pursuing,
this city has applied for a library grant. That's at the state level. We have several state revolving loan/grants. So it's a great potential for the city. Instead of it being a low-interest loan, it could possibly be a grant.
Is Stephanie now by herself in the council office?
No.
Is Katia Philippou full-time?
Yes, she's full-time.
Madam City Attorney, do we have? Has to be advertised because one or more council members can actually attend those meetings?
If you plan to discuss items that will be coming before council, then yes, it needs to be advertised.
No, I'm saying the fact that we are going to days, and sometime during our tenure there, we might end up being in the same meeting at the same time. So can you or the clerk office advertise?
Yes.
That will be out. Thank you.
We'll do that.
Okay. Any reports from you, Ms. City Attorney?
No, sir.
Okay, hearing none, motion to adjourn has been made. Thank you so much. All of you enjoy Passover.
Happy Passover, everyone.
And good luck with qualifying with election dates. Okay? Thanks.